Welcome to the Tampa Bay Sports Podcast. My name's John,
My name's Taylor.
and we're here to bring you the hard-hitting news. We are the number one sports podcast in all the Tampa Bay area, according to us, because we are the experts. And let's dive right in. So it's
Guess who's back? Back again. John Boy's back.
I wish we could use that.
Hello, friend. Tampa Bay. Champa's back. Champa's back.
I like that. I've created a monster. Nobody wants to see John Demore. I'm like shady. I'm chopped liver.
No one wants to see John DeMore.
Nobody wants to see John Demore.
He's like Brady. He's chopped liver.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So we got it. Here we go. Write this down.
Write that shit down. That's fire. Bars, bars, bars. And bada bing, bada boom, realest guy in the room. How you doing, Taylor?
John, what are you doing?
Just throwing some more trash on the ground because I live like an absolute slob.
That's what I thought.
I live
What?
like an absolute basement dweller.
I thought you were gonna say like an axe slayer.
Nah, I look like a troglodyte.
A chocolate who?
I'm just making up words.
Well, I would say that was probably the penultimate comment that you'd ever had.
If you know, you know. Comment down below. If you know.
You know? Oh god, what have you been up to this week, John?
Oh my god, I feel like I've had the busiest freaking life ever since hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube on my channel. Dude, it's doing live streams like 5 to 6 days a week gets pretty freaking crazy, man. Like
Yeah,
it's tough to keep up. It's a lot of demand. It's a lot of John, when are you going live? John,
you doing what? You doing one again today?
after this podcast I am, but I'm going to be using the new once I set up all the new equipment. Dude, I'm going live. I got the new microphone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the sick mic audio on my end.
Are you? Did you end up watching the Bucs game last week?
The one on Friday where we
Yeah.
got absolutely fucking destroyed by the Steelers.
Yes, we got smacked.
And Kyle Trask looked like an absolute buffoon during that pick.
Yeah, he did. It was not
And
very good.
and-
And they made Baker look good.
Yeah, they sure did make Baker look good, and I was pretty pissed about it
Yeah.
because he threw a touchdown. I think didn't he have like 160 something yards and a touchdown, and like went near perfect for passing.
He looked solid. I don't think it was at 116. I think it was.
Oh, I thought it was like 160. That's my fault.
No. He only played. How much did he play? When did he get pulled out?
Like 2 drives, I think.
He played. Okay, he played 2 drives.
I
Okay.
think he played 2 drives, or at least half the first quarter.
Did Trask have to play with the second unit? Ugh, excuse me.
Hold on, let me just pull up. Let's pull up the stats.
Yeah.
Let's pull up the Statarinos. We ended up
Okay.
only losing by 10, but
Yeah.
But it was pretty-
in garbage time. It literally was in garbage time.
it
Like,
looked pretty bleak though from what I saw. So
yeah. So what ended
player
up happening?
stats. There we go.
Wait, it was 27-17. Is that right?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I only caught like pieces and glimpses of the game. So.
I had it on when I was playing Fortnite with the Tan Man. If you guys don't know who the Tan Man is, don't worry about
don't
it.
want to know.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, no one needs to waste their time.
Oh my god, I was way off. I was way off of what Baker had. He was
Okay, 86 yards.
he was 8 of 9, 63 yards and a tutty.
You added 100 to that? That's
Yeah, I
perfect.
did. I had 100 to that. Sorry.
So you only had one drive, probably.
He had maybe one, maybe 2. Yeah, and then Kyle Trask went 6 of 10, 99 yards in a pick.
How
But-
was how was Mr. White doing?
Rashad?
No, Walter.
I don't know. He lives across the street from me, so I could ask him if you want.
All right, yeah, Rashad. I bet Rashad. How did he do?
And
Did
didn't
he play?
even- No.
Interesting.
Yeah, Chase
So-
Edmonds. Chase Edmonds had more touches.
I didn't even know he was on the depth chart. Did we
Yeah,
look him
we
up
signed up.
this offseason?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think
Okay.
he's a great backup for Rashad
Was
White.
he? Where was he playing? It was in Arizona or Miami? I can't remember.
Both. He played. Yeah, I think he got drafted by the Dolphins and then got traded to the Cardinals.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's how it went.
All right.
Because I remember he used to play with Miles Gaskin, I believe is what his name was.
The who? I've never heard of Miles Gaskin. Who's that?
He used to be the running back for the Dolphins. I'm pretty sure that was his name. I'm pretty sure that was his
Oh,
first name.
that is right. I had him in fantasy. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. I don't know if I've ever heard his name out loud.
Yeah, you just remember M. Gaskin.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Like
like
half of
Jamal,
these names, like
just like
are,
Jamal Charles. That's a blast from the past.
I know that one. Yeah. Didn't he play on Green Bay to finish out his career?
His very short-lived career. I'm pretty sure.
I was thinking like Travis NTN or whatever.
Travis Etienne.
ETN. See, I'm reading this going like I have no idea how you say this, but
Yo, Travis Etienne. I'm gonna say it right now. Bold prediction alert, ladies and gentlemen.
If you're not sitting down, you need to be sitting down right now.
Absolutely. If you're not sitting down, if you're listening to this podcast on a walk or something, please sit down on the curb.
On the sidewalk right now, because we don't need you falling over.
Because you heard it here first. Travis Etienne is going to be the rushing leader this NFL season.
You are high on these Jags, aren't you?
Taylor, put him in a joint and I'm ready to smoke him because I am high as hell on the Jaguars this year.
Oh boy, yeah, I can see that though. I can see it. I mean, they need a couple of seasons to figure themselves out, especially after they got spanked by Urban Meyer for a year.
Oh, dude, literally and figuratively, homie was on something else that year.
I mean, I think he's been that way for a long time. We just never really saw it in the college realm.
Yeah. Oh, and not until he got back into the NFL, so he could be a creepy perv to college girls. Yeah,
Yep.
You love to see it. You love to see it. You know, it's,
love to
But
see it.
speaking of creepy pervs, this leads
Where
me.
are you going with this?
Yeah, speaking of creepy pervs, this leads me into my first story, which is about the Tampa Bay Rays. Taylor, did you happen to hear or see? Let me make sure I get his first name right because I think it's Wander.
Is it Evan Longoria?
Yeah, no, I wish that Evan Longoria played for the Rays still, but no, he decided to leave, and I believe he's retired. But
And get the bag.
yeah, he went to go get the bag, baby. But my first little story here is about Wander Franco.
Oh, I know him. Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened with him?
Oh, well, he's a creepy pedophile.
Okay.
So, Wander Franco is being charged for having a sexual relationship with a minor. Not once, but twice.
How old?
That is something I could not really find.
I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter.
But allegedly 14 and 17.
Mm.
Yeah. So he may never play baseball again.
Well, I mean, deserved because like, why does he have to? Why does he have to get with those youngins?
Yeah.
I hope. I mean, I don't know. I mean, at this point, like a lot of women mature really young. The 17-year-old, I don't know if he'd even be able to tell. So I hope that like, she didn't like lie to him into this. Like, I hope if he's getting in trouble, he actually knew what he was doing.
Yes.
I feel like the 14-year-old.
I think he did.
I think he knew that one.
Yeah.
There's no way you. I mean, that's hard to not know that. The 17-year-old, you're like, well, she's young, but you know, she could be in college. You know, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
he might. That one, I can agree with you there. Maybe he thought she was, and maybe she lied.
And
so maybe not.
I mean, she might have lied to him too, and said like, I mean, like,
true.
when you're going out, like, are you actually looking at driver's licenses?
Not really, no. But
and if the one girl's like, I don't have one, you're like, oh, all right.
yeah, but the 14-year-old, definitely that's a that's a big yikes. That's a big yikes.
That's
and this
noticeable.
this is coming off the back of him signing an 11-year deal with the Tampa Bay Rays. It was an 11-year deal worth $182 million, which is the largest contract in Rays history.
Wow. Of course they have to go and ruin. Actually, I bet you the Rays came out with these allegations just so they don't have to pay him that.
Actually, no, they didn't. But it was actually Major League Baseball who launched the investigation after hearing the report from.
Interesting.
Let me see if it says in this Sports Illustrated article.
Yeah, that's just thinking about that. That's so gross too. Like that's like, how old is he? He's like in his mid-20s, isn't he?
He's 22. Yeah,
Yeah, that's still gross.
he was gonna be a hundred millionaire and throws it away to
Uh,
engage in
there's
activities with minors.
you could just leave that alone. That's good. That's a good way to just phrase that.
Yep. I'm not gonna.
Uh,
Yeah. The so very unlikely that Wander Franco will play in the MLB again, judging by the results of the investigations that are currently being carried out, which directly commit him to the accusations against him. So apparently in
is he
Major League
criminally
Base,
charged?
not yet, but apparently Major League Baseball's investigation was pretty had some pretty damning evidence. I guess so. Yeah, so
Yeah,
they must have saw text messages or pictures or a video or something that basically blackballed him from the league.
yeah, yeah. I could see that.
So
I wonder if what their policy is on that. Like what are the things that make it that you're banned forever, and what are the things that are like you're suspended for 3 years? Like what? Where? I wonder where the line is.
well, you could ask Pete Rose that question.
Pete Rose.
Oh,
Why is
I
that
guess you don't
familiar?
get
But
the
I don't know
joke.
his name. No, I don't.
He got so he's basically being barred from the Hall of Fame for
Barry
uh,
Bonds.
get, no Barry Bonds. Same thing with Barry Bonds. He took steroids.
He did
Yeah, but Pete Rose did not. He got in trouble for gambling.
on baseball.
Yes.
Okay, I think I did know that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't there a guy that came out recently? Oh no. You know what? You're right. I actually read an article about him. I just couldn't remember the name. That was actually like a week ago that I read that.
Oh,
That's kind of because it came up in like a podcast I listened to.
oh, about Pete
So,
Rose.
which yeah, I just didn't remember the name because I don't know who I couldn't even tell you if he was a baseball player or not. I mean, I don't know who that is. Who did he play for? Was he a pitcher? Like, who is he?
Nah, he played for the Reds. I don't know what position he played, but I just know he played for the Reds back in like the 70s.
Are they still called the Reds?
Yeah, Cincinnati Reds.
I have not heard anything about them this season, but
They're
that's
pretty
fine.
decent this year, if I remember right.
Are they? Well, that's surprising.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me give a quick Google. I'm pretty sure they're like one of the top teams in the National League.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, while you're doing that, you want to give a little quick Rays update? What you got other than the Rays, other than the pedophiles on the team?
Oh boy. Yeah, they're 63 and 59. They are third in the NL Central, so they're only like 2 games back from first place on there. So they're pretty good this year.
Gotcha. Cincinnati is. Yeah. Okay. How are the
Yeah.
Rays doing?
How are the Rays doing? Well,
Yeah. How'd they end up on their last week? You gave a little update about what they're going into
that's
this
right.
week. You said they're playing the Angels today, I think.
Yes, they are. They are playing the
Okay.
Angels tonight.
Okay. Otahan. Oh, how do you say his name?
Who?
The guy, the best player in MLB
The best player in baseball?
in
Oh,
Major League Baseball.
oh, the Asian guy?
Yeah, the pitcher slash hitter. Yes. Otahan or something. Otene.
Oh, the Japanese
Otene?
guy?
Yeah, Otene.
Here, let me look. I'll.
I can't believe. Is he actually Japanese? Because oh man, he's like the largest Japanese guy ever.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
He's like 6'4" or something.
Yeah. If this is who you're, I'm pretty sure this is the guy you're thinking about. Let me see if I can get the roster.
Yeah, I'm sure we're thinking of the same guy because there's only one that does both, and he like just accepted a 12-year, $780 million
Is it
contract.
Shohei Otani?
Yep, that's it. Otani. Thank you. That's it. Otani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully I said his name correctly. Shohei
Yeah,
Otani.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, he's
Otani.
a
Yep.
he's a Japanese guy.
Are they in town for this game?
No, they are on a nice little West Coast trip. Let me go back because I went to ESPN.com to find out his name.
Gotcha. So they're
So-
on a West Coast trip.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say because I would love to watch him play specifically.
Yeah, that'd be
Uh,
sick. That's kind of like the thing. Like, if do you remember
the
the
Babe
name?
Ruth thing, right?
No, do you remember the name Yu Darvish?
No.
So he was like a massive like Japanese crossover player that had such a lot of hype around him because he was like an amazing pitcher, could consistently throw over 100 miles an hour. This guy, I guess, is like similar, but he can also hit the ball. So the Rays are on a nice little West Coast trip, which started in San Francisco.
Okay.
But here, I'll go back to last week, which we did not sweep the Guardians. We won
Dang
the
it,
first.
Miles.
I know. Dang it, Miles Straw. Why you got to do us like that, bro? But the Rays took the first 2 games, winning 9-8 and 6-5. And then the Guardians won 9-2 on Sunday, and then Monday began the West Coast trip, starting in San Francisco, winning 10-2, then losing on Tuesday 7-0, and then winning on Wednesday 6-1. And now
Wow.
today, the Rays are playing against the Los Angeles Angels in a 3-game series. And then after that, they are going up against the Rockies in a 3-game series. And then they are back on the East Coast this time next week, where I will be flying to Raleigh, North Carolina, and we are going to record an in-person episode. So
Yeah, he's going to
hopefully,
be, well, here or here? Where are you going to sit?
I don't know. I'll either sit on the left or the right. Maybe I'll sit on the left to keep the orientation, similar to other episodes.
Part of me feels like we should sit in these chairs.
Oh, that'd be sick. We have to find a way to get a camera set up.
Yeah, for sure. And you got to bring your mic.
This mic?
Yeah, can you bring it?
Yeah, as long as we're able, I can bring my 7-channel USB thing if you need me to.
Oh, yeah, we'll need it. Well, yeah, we'll need it because if we're going to have our headsets on, then we're going to need it.
Oh, dude. I'll bring everything. I'll bring all my. I don't know if should I bring my.
You don't have a lot of room. You're not going to have a lot of room in your baggage because of a Velo, unless you paid for a bag.
How big is the bag that I can bring?
Like
Like a normal carry-on bag?
the biggest, no, the biggest that you could fit under your front seat. So like a big backpack
Okay, hold on a second.
is what all that. That's all that a Velo lets you take.
Okay,
is
no.
like a large backpack for free. Otherwise, you have to pay for it.
Hold on. You're telling me this wouldn't work?
Would that fit under the seat in front of you?
Yeah. This is like pretty small.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would work. I hope they don't give you any crap about it, but I don't. I think that would work. Honestly, it looks tiny. I don't know if they'd be like concerned about the fact it has a wheels and stuff, but I don't think so.
Well,
The biggest thing, it has to fit completely under the seat in front of you, so that if there is an emergency, people don't like trip on it trying to get out.
oh yeah, it's pretty small. It's like not even the length of my arm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how wide. Is it wider than like your like if you sat down, how much wider is it than your hips? Because like that's how much room you have. So like, would it fit? So it fits that way, but it's not. I don't know how deep it is. Like, what if you spun it the other way? How much far does it? Not you, the bag. Spin the bag like no. Yeah, like so. How far does it stick out each side of you? Like an inch or two? A little bit.
Like,
Because I
like
feel like
2
that's
inches.
that's gonna be half how it goes under the seat. I think.
Like this?
Yeah.
You want me to get
That way
you want to get a measuring tape? I feel like this bag would be fine.
Well, if you get a measuring tape, I mean, we could look it up on a Velo. I'm sure it tells you.
Yeah, I have a measuring tape.
All right, a Velo Airlines. John, is this going to be in the pod?
Sure, we can keep it in there if you want to. Let me
Okay,
just go to run to the
that
garage
sounds
real
good.
quick.
Yeah, it sounds good, man. All right, so I got to look it up. For those of you who don't know, a Velo is a low-cost budget airline sort of deal that they got. It just started this year. They do a lot of flights out of Raleigh-Durham, where I live, and they fly to Sarasota, and they fly to Tampa, and they fly to like Fort Myers and Naples and Fort Lauderdale and all these things. So they are stopping a few flights coming up in this year because the flights to Orlando, Tampa, and I think Fort Lauderdale are covered by a lot of other airlines already. So the market's kind of saturated. So they've dropped those, and they're going to probably pick up some more unique destinations. So it's an interesting concept, but the biggest thing I'm trying to figure out is that John booked a flight, I think, on Delta to come here. So a carry-on is not going to be that big a deal on the way here. The way back is going to be a problem because a Velo will only let you really take a backpack. And so we need to look up those baggage rules real quick. Carry-on bags. Carry-on bags, one personal item. Okay, so I got that down now. Okay, I found it, John. So if you want to do the measuring.
I misplaced my measuring tape.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a substitute. This vitamin water bottle.
I think, to be honest, I think you're screwed.
Why? Is this
Because
is this too
it says
big?
it can't. Yeah, because it says the length of it can't be more than a little bit over a foot. And
Like
that's
the
taller
length,
that's taller than a foot.
like the length of the bag.
The length can't be more than 14 inches, is what it says. Example of items that would fit in this area would be like a purse, a briefcase, a laptop case, a small backpack, or a small camera case. I mean, that is a tiny carry-on, but...
I mean, I can literally hold it in my lap.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to do that. Do you have like a backpack?
Yes, but I would need more room than that.
Well, how big is the backpack? You could probably take any size backpack. You just have to jam it under the seat.
I'll show you.
As long as it's like malleable, like that you can move it.
The backpack I have is pretty small. Because it wouldn't be able to fit everything. It's like this Adidas bag.
Oh, that thing's tiny. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would need like an actual backpack, like a school backpack. Does Rebecca have anything that you can use?
Well, see, that's the thing. Is we both thought that we could take like a.
You
bag like
can on the
this.
way there.
Yeah,
I
because we're
don't.
flying Delta on the way there.
Yeah, that for sure. That's a fine for a carry-on, for Delta. Yeah, the way back's a pain. If you want to bring like a carry-on, they charge you like $60 on the Velo.
Yeah.
They give you, it's a free personal item, but they don't give you a.
Yeah, which this is fine.
That's a personal item. That would be perfectly fine, but it's so small. Like they let me bring this on my thing. Actually, let me bring a backpack that was bigger, but this is like a laptop backpack. Hey, you got a week to figure that out, so it's not terrible.
Yeah,
you could probably bring like a small duffel bag or something too. Like those old sports duffel bags?
Hold on a second, Taylor.
Oh, you just got an idea, huh?
Hold on a second, Taylor. Would this work?
Can you jam it smaller, like a little bit, like to fit it under there?
I mean, for what's in here, not right now, but yes.
What?
Because there's a bunch of stuff in here, but like if I
Okay, yeah, because like as long as you can like jam it under the seat and make it fit, then yes.
Yeah, because this.
Does it have a strap on it? Like an over shoulder harness strap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just like wear it over it like that and just. But yeah, you got to make it.
Well, there's a bunch of like old Xbox 360 games in there, so.
And what you can try is on the way there on Delta is just try to put it underneath the front seat, the seat in front of you.
Which it should work because I'll have clothes and my mic.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, because that's all I'll have is my. Well, shit. I have to take the mic out, don't I?
If you don't want to bring the mic.
No, I'm just asking. Do I have to take the mic
out? Depends on the airport. You're going to Tampa? No, you won't.
Raleigh?
No. No. So they all have these new things that they use where you keep everything in your bag.
Oh, okay. So they have new detectors.
Yeah. So they take it and you put everything on a bin and it spins it in the thing to let it see it from all angles. So it doesn't make you take stuff out anymore. Yeah. So it gets nice. Like a full like 360 view of the whole thing, like all the way around everywhere, to get like a view of everything. So it gets like it makes like a 3D image of everything that's in the bag.
Oh, that's kind of cool. How new is that?
Like, they've been doing it for like a year and a half or something like that, but only some airports have it. So like if you don't go through one of those and they have like one of the older ones, and they're like you're stuck taking everything out. Like,
okay, so I'll probably end up having to take it out, but I'll take the mic.
I was going to tell you, I'm going to buy one of those microphones, so like you probably don't even need to bring it.
Okay, so we could just share the one mic.
Like if I buy one like when we're done here, like that's fine. Like I'll just buy one.
Yeah, this mic is amazing. It sounds pretty good. Comment down below if you think my audio sounds pretty good.
Okay, I want to make sure I comment on it first thing. It sounds awful.
Perfect. Yeah. I'm gonna put this
okay, back. I think we figured that out. But John, I think we need to start talking about some sports if we're actually going to get through this podcast this week.
You're absolutely right, Taylor. I just wanted to put that over in the room.
I could just barely hear you, but I love it.
You're absolutely right, Taylor. We got to start talking about more sports here. I just want, I'm just pumped up that we're going to be able to freaking record a podcast here together in person.
That's true. It's gonna be exciting. Then we're gonna go watch some hockey on the weekend. You get to meet my best man and all that stuff. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good old time.
Yeah, this best man doesn't have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Check me out.
No,
I'm
he
just
doesn't.
kidding.
You're right. That's normally what I'm looking for in a guy.
That's
So.
right. What's your YouTube subscriber count? You're looking a bit light there at 0.
Hey, that's true. I guess that could be no one's best man because I think my subscriber count for my own personal account is 0. I mean, who's going to subscribe to me? I don't have anything posted. I only have an account just so I can look at stuff. So
That's true.
All right, but anyway, let's get that right into the stuff. So let's talk about an NFL thing that I thought was kind of funny to be more in a lighter mood. Let me see if I can show you a picture. But I thought this was absolutely hilarious. Let me know if you can see it.
Oh my God, I saw this on Twitter.
Did you see this? I thought it was fantastic. So it's for those of you who are listening, it's a quarterback comparison between Aaron Rodgers and Bryce Young, who Bryce Young, if you don't know, is a rookie from Alabama, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
he played for Alabama. So it's a comparison of both of them during the preseason game last week, and it shows like their career starts. So obviously Aaron Rodgers is in like the 200s, and Bryce Young is 0. Aaron Rodgers passing yards, 59,000, and Bryce Young 0. Aaron Rodgers passing touchdowns, 475. Bryce Young 0.
Yep.
And then it says their NFL debut for Aaron Rodgers was 2005. And Bryce Young's debut into life when he was born was 2001.
That's hilarious.
They're like, oh yeah, that's a good one. It's
That's
like
pretty close.
Pointless graphic, but Bryce Young debuted his life in 2001 was pretty funny. I thought that was pretty.
I
saw
that on Twitter. I thought that was pretty funny as well.
Yeah.
He I don't even know who ended
up
winning that game, but that is funny.
Yeah, I don't know either. I didn't even look into it. I kind of zoned out from preseason last week. I need to step it up this week.
Yeah.
I saw another thing from the NFL. Did you see the stuff about the blindside guy?
Michael Orr? Yes, I did hear about this, how he's saying that it was all like fake.
So
And
this
they took
only
advantage
came
of
out
him.
this only came out recently is because he felt like he was wronged. And I read this on a ESPN article by Michael Fletcher, and it was talking about how it came up at some point that, like this is his family, it doesn't matter, it's all for the family. And the people were like, the people that supposedly adopted him or told him that he adopted him said that they never legally adopted the guy. And therefore none of the money that like went to the family or anything is like his, like none of it, like he doesn't get anything. And so he's claiming that the Tuoleys, I don't know, Tuoleys. I think it's a Tuoleys because there's no L. Tuoleys.
Okay.
So they convinced Michael to sign off on all the rights for all the story and stuff like that, like with for the movie. And they ended up like coming out with a book on it, and on the royalties, like the movie ended up earning like over $300 million. So like, it was quite a large sum of money that they were like entitled to. But the family, he's claiming the family took it. The family says that they didn't, but that they made money off of a book that they did, and now they're like motivational speakers or something like that. So,
something that I heard about this on the radio actually. Shout out to the Mike Calta.
Oh, I missed the Cowhead show.
Yeah, Mike Calta. They were talking about that on the radio. And I heard that he actually wrote a book and said that it was a conservatorship that he had, so that like the family had control over his money and everything. Yeah. So that's what I heard, is that it was a conservatorship, not necessarily an adoption.
Yeah, correct. So they almost the conservatorship. So he honestly felt like he was wrong because I don't think he realized what that was at the time. Like, I don't think it was explained to him. And also, I mean, he was like 18, right? So
yeah, he was still in high school. I think he was a senior in high school during that movie. And then he went to the NFL, played for Ole Miss. And then he got drafted by the Baltimore Ravens.
And obviously they were supportive of him. Like, I don't know if that was like originally the thought was that they were going to profit off of the guy.
Yeah,
probably was. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe they saw him play and they heard that he was like homeless and they took him in. I don't know.
I don't know if Sandra Bullock can predict the future like that, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
If you got my joke, chat, make sure to drop it down below in the comments.
I think it's the part that I feel like is weird is I was reading something that Sandra Bullock is like upset about this whole thing and
Really?
people need to they're like people need to stop coming at her. I'm like, this has nothing to do with Sandra Bullock.
I know it really has nothing to do with her because
he's like I literally just followed the script that I thought was given to me. Like I've met these people personally, but she's not friends with them or anything. At least I don't know.
no,
But
she's just an actress.
she did a really good job of portraying this woman because like you should see her. Like it's very similar.
They look very similar.
They look very similar, like in the sense of like the blonde hair stuff, but like they act very similar, which is like funny that their body language and things are very.
So she was method acting.
What does that mean? That means like
You like live your character.
Yeah. I feel like she might have been doing that. I don't really know. Outside of the movie, who
Maybe.
knows? I mean, what's his name does that? Will Ferrell.
So does Jim Carrey.
Well, no wonder. I mean, he's method acting every day.
I'm trying to
He
think.
doesn't-
Shia LaBeouf did that for. You remember the movie Fury, the tank movie? World War
Yes.
II? Yeah, he method acted. He literally did not shower for months. Apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Actors are crazy.
Some of them yeah. Was that Fury? Wasn't Brad Pitt in that one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Brad Pitt, Shia LaBeouf, and then I think Tom Hardy. I think as well.
Yeah. Did they convince him as a joke to not shower? You think? They're like, hey man, I think you're a better actor if you just don't shower.
No, I think he is. That's just the way he is.
All right, John, you want to break this out about Russell Gage?
Yeah, because it was Michael Pena. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
That's who was in that movie. But yes, Russell Gage apparently out for the season?
Mm.
Question mark?
It's not a question mark.
The joints practice between the Jets and the Bucs.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Spectacular Todd Bowles has to comment on it. And I quote, "We hear it's going to be pretty serious."
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to all of us?
I love it. I love Todd Bowles as he's so quotable. Yeah, he says we hear it's going to be pretty serious. He suffered the injury running a short route to the sideline during a 7-on-7 pass drill. And let me see. I don't know what the
It was a non-contact injury, huh? Yeah, I heard he just kind of buckled.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's a update on what the injury is. It just says Gage suffered an injury on a short route to the sideline during a 7-on-7 passing drill, which was the first one of that featured by the Bucs offense going against the Jets defense. He was visibly upset. Teammates gathered around him to offer support as he was taken off the field on a cart. So that tells me either one of two things: torn ACL or torn Achilles. One of two things.
Yeah, the last report I just read that he's officially out for the season.
With?
So.
Did you see what with?
No, I didn't say.
Yeah, see, on Bucs.com, the article I pulled up does not give an update as to what it is. But this bodes well for somebody who I think is going to step up to be the wide receiver number 3, as I was holding up a number 2. I think it's going to be Trey Palmer.
Oh, I saw that he was lighting it up in the practice or whatever.
Dude, this guy, Todd Bowles, if you're listening to this podcast, please start him right away. The guy, it's going to be amazing.
Did he played in the preseason game, I'm assuming?
Yeah, he had 4 receptions, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think he had 4. I could double check for you right meow.
Very nice.
He had 4 receptions, 33 yards, and a touchdown.
Wow, good. Nice job.
Yeah.
Did so I wonder if Russell Gage got hurt before or after the joint practice fight happened.
Oh my God! Yeah, tell me about that because I didn't see it. I heard that it happened. I didn't see anything.
Yeah. So the Bucs, they were doing a little practice. It looks like Levante David or something.
Oh, don't tell me.
He had a late hit.
Oh, come
on
on, Levante.
Yeah, I think that's what I was reading. I just can't remember for whatever reason. There you go. So it's mainly involves Levante David and Michael Carter. Apparently, there's a late hit after the whistle.
And that's not
6
good.
or 7 people. The Billy Turner is the main guy who started shoving a bunch of people, but mainly Levante David. Yeah. So I guess apparently Michael Carter wasn't really into it, but whatever.
That's a running back, right?
Billy Turner is the one that was escalating things after it. So
come on, Billy.
But I guess it makes sense, right? They're trying to get camaraderie and stuff. So
I guess
it's not.
I guess I get it.
Deal.
I get it, because I used to play football back in the day. Tensions are high, of course, and it's
especially if it's not your team.
Yeah,
it's not even that's rough.
And it's freaking been like 107 average down here, real feel.
What was your football name again?
What was my football name?
Yeah,
they called me Schmeigs.
Schmeagle.
Yeah.
Schmeagle. And why did they call you that?
Because the ball was my precious. Nah, I don't know. It's just because they thought I looked like him with my helmet on.
Oh, I thought they said that you ran around like him on the field sometimes when you were tackling.
No, so
you didn't run around like Gollum, just like from Lord of the Rings, just like hands and feet, my precious.
So I had when I first got my helmet and my chin strap, the straps for my chin strap went way up, and they looked kind of like antennas on my head because I didn't have time to cut them before practice. So they thought that I looked like Schmeagle from Lord of the Rings and I also had long hair at the time as well.
That doesn't really make a lot of sense. He doesn't have any antennas or anything.
Shout out to Wyatt Carpenter. If you're out there, my dude, thanks for the nickname.
It's stuck for a while.
It's stuck. It's still here. It has stuck for 14 years, so thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true though. That's crazy. Even my parents only know you by that name. So actually, my mom doesn't.
Your mom knows me by that.
Yeah, my dad is like, which one's John? Is that Schmeagle?
Yeah, that's how. That's how. Well, actually, I think Tanner's dad knows me as just Tagle, my last name.
Tagle. Huh?
Yeah. That's how. Yeah, a lot of people know me. I have many names. If you guys want to find out.
Can you read them all off? Father John Anthony Tagle.
It's Father John Anthony Tagle, Cheryl Teagues, Master Lesbian, Schmeagle. What was the other one that I had? What did Dylan call me?
I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm sure it wasn't appropriate.
You know what? We'll save that one for later. If you guys want to find out, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
Yeah, because it'll be a members only thing. A members only release.
That's right. Members only if we ever get that far. So we'll put it up on... if we ever make it that far. We'll definitely do that. But Taylor, sure. I saw you had a couple other things in the Trello. I know that I was... lacking.
Yeah, let me hit on a couple of those things before we play our game today.
That's right. You have the odds for the Lightning.
We're going to run a little shorter than we did last week.
Oh my God, 2 hours.
Quite a long one. Yeah, that was. I don't know if we're ever going to do that again, but we might. we might. But
if you guys would like us to do a drunk episode, please comment down below.
Oh, God. Well, okay. Well, we will do some planning ahead of time before we start drinking. That would probably be smart. That could be fun. Actually, John, how about next week is our first drunk episode?
Oh my God. Get day drunk and record a podcast?
It would be, day drunk, I guess, yeah. I mean, we could do it at like 4 o'clock,
Yeah, because I'll be landing at 11:30.
Yeah. So
we have plenty of time.
I'm just going to pick you up I work there. So I'll just come and get you after that and drive you on home. So
Heck yeah, and then we can start getting drunk into a late night record session.
I think I'm planning on taking you downtown probably on the way back, and we can hit like Morgan Street Food Hall real quick, and then head on.
Oh yeah, and see the castle that Taylor lives in.
Yes, the castle. Yes, and our 25-bedroom house. Yep.
That's right. And and he's even got a harem. I love making stuff up.
Yeah, you are quite good at it, aren't you? So the NBA finally released the schedule for the
Oh,
midseason
that
tournament.
yeah, that bullshit tournament.
Yeah, we said before, I still like it. I think I'm gonna be excited to watch it. So
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's objectively it's a good thing, but it's bad for players in my opinion. It's good for fans, bad for players.
I don't think the players are gonna. And you're right. I don't think the players are actually going to care.
That's true. I don't
I,
one. I don't think the players are going to care, and two, I don't think that most of the starters are going to play because it doesn't have stakes.
the starters aren't going to play.
I
It's their regular season games.
But they don't count towards win loss like for the regular season, do they?
Yes, they do. They do.
Then what's the point of calling it a tournament?
Well, because they get different NBA cups.
It's yeah. See, my point.
And a prize, but they're trying to make the regular season more entertaining. I think that's what they're doing.
You want to know
They're
how to make
trying
it
to
more
also
entertaining?
just don't have it during football season.
Correct.
Start start the honestly, if they started the league in January and went to like August, think about how great that would be.
That would probably be a lot better than when they do start in around Halloween.
There's nothing to watch on sports right now. I mean, there's baseball, but like
I'm gonna be honest.
that's like my least favorite of the four major sports. So
I mean, soccer's on the rise.
soccer, well, Messi is on the rise more like, but
And,
yeah.
oh, you see him at Publix eating that pub sub.
Again, they're gonna have him on a commercial so fast.
I hope so. I hope to God, please, Publix, get him.
Actually, I don't know if they can afford him. I mean, he's like, I don't get out of bed in the morning for at least $1 billion.
That's right. Yeah, cool $1 billion. Thanks, Mbappe, for the idea.
So I'm not going to read all of the scheduled plays. We'll just talk about the Heat. So they're in the East B division,
Okay.
which I feel is kind of
Read it off for our audio listeners.
they're very stacked. I mean, the East B division, you got the Bucks,
Ooh.
the Milwaukee Bucks, the New York Knicks, who are
Ooh.
pretty good.
Julius Randle.
Yeah, Miami Heat. Shout out to last week where John couldn't remember who Julius Randle was.
That's right.
He's like that guy. I know I was mad about him, but I don't know his name.
I know, you pissed me off.
But the Washington Wizards are also in here. So that
Oh.
I mean, at least there is one weak team. But I'm imagining. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't it the rule that you had to win pool play to get to the next part, or is it the top two teams in each pool? I don't know. I'll read it in a second. So okay. So then you got the Heat. So this is the way it's kind of going. So the Heat are going to play. Am I missing something? Hold on a second. It says that they're all playing Charlotte. So where is Charlotte coming to play? Oh, Charlotte's in here too. I just couldn't see the bottom of the picture. Okay, so all right. So this division isn't that bad. So you got the Milwaukee Bucks, New York Knicks, Miami Heat, Washington Wizards, and the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be 4 games in pool play. So every team's gonna play each other, right?
Yeah.
And then so we got the Heat are gonna play on November 3rd against Washington, and then the 14th. They're not doing these like back to back.
They really should if they're gonna.
Oh my god, this is really weird. Okay, so November 3rd, Friday, November 3rd, Tuesday, November 14th, they play Charlotte. Friday, November 24th, they play the New York Knicks, and then Tuesday, November 29th, they play Milwaukee.
Yeah. So you see. So
Only a couple of those games are going to be broadcasted nationwide. So the Knicks game and the Milwaukee game will both be on national television.
This is my issue with it counting towards a regular season victory and a loss because in England in the EPL they do something similar to this because there are mid-season tournaments like the FA Cup and other things that are similar like Champions League and other stuff like that. I understand the NBA is trying to mimic that with this NBA Cup. So but those wins and losses do not count towards regular season wins and losses or draws. They count towards that tournament win-loss record, which that's what this should be counted towards as, not as the regular season. And that's my issue. That it should be the NBA Cup should be a separate win-loss record from the regular season win-loss record. If you catch my drift.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. And they're literally playing for nothing then.
Yes, but they're still playing for nothing. But but in my opinion, that's how they should do it. They should be 2 separate win-loss records. They should be
Yeah.
they should be separated somehow.
I see what you're saying, but I disagree. I think what they're doing is going to make these regular season games more interesting.
Yes, even though there's no stakes. Just shorten the season if you need to. Just shorten the season then. Just play like
Honestly,
50
they've gotten
games.
to the point. They've gotten to the point where they're probably going to start talking about doing that because the starters won't even play. And one of the biggest things I saw, they're like, "Oh, we got to load manage, load manage." It's like, well, the problem is all those people that go out there and save their money and then go to a game and they want to see LeBron James play, and he doesn't play.
Yeah.
You're like, I've been waiting. So like, oh, let's say I went to like an Orlando Magic game. I'm like, oh great, they're coming in. LA Lakers are coming in town. I'm so excited. I'm gonna buy a ticket, and they rest him. I'm like,
Yeah, so that's what
I'm
happened.
here to see him play. I mean, if he got hurt, it's different, but
So when I was actually literally like an infant, my mom and my dad, when they were still together, my biological parents, we drove to Orlando to go see Shaquille O'Neal play when he played for the Magic. And
Yeah.
guess what, Taylor? He didn't play because he was resting that day.
oh my lord.
Yeah, so I understand where you're coming from on that.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't remember the trip, but my dad was disappointed because, NBA fan. He played basketball, growing
course.
up. So it's kind of disappointing when something like that happens. And it's kind of, I understand why they do the load management. Basketball is a very taxing sport, It's very taxing on your legs and your feet.
Yeah.
Look
It's
at
almost bad as almost about as taxing as hockey.
Yeah, like look at a basketball player's feet. They look freaking ugly as sin. Like they're not selling feet pics on OnlyFriends. Like
I would say they probably have those. I bet you they have those problems all the time because of they wear new shoes consistently.
yeah, they need to like get some shoes that are more regularly broken in and stuff like that.
I feel like they should like get some shoes and like wear them around the house or something.
Maybe I don't know how they
Right?
do that. Do they literally have a new pair every game?
Probably not, but they might. Honestly, they might. Which is like if you're playing in a new pair of shoes all the time, it's gonna hurt like hell.
Well, I would be curious if anybody is familiar with that. Please let us know in the comments below. But
Yeah,
I feel like if maybe once a month they switch them out because I can guarantee that they do there's some serious wear and tear playing professional basketball on those shoes.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like they're gonna need new shoes,
But shit, man.
I mean, hell, they probably would last a month at least.
Yeah, I would say so.
Like,
Because the court is pretty clean.
yeah, the court's clean. Like they're wearing them right for
Just for game.
for a maximum of 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Most players are going to play for 30 to 40 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they might wear them outside of the game, but they take them off. I feel like in the halftime.
They might.
Yeah,
well.
I don't know. That's a weird thing.
I know, but that tournament, man, I think it's an absolute just stupid. Absolutely
So
stupid.
what I could find, because I couldn't really figure it out, so I think it's the top teams in each
Just the
division.
top number one.
I think so, and then they have a couple wild cards. Oh,
Okay.
I remember that from the video. Didn't we watch the video?
We
Can't
did.
forget about the wild cards.
That's right.
Yeah,
Can't forget about them.
Can't forget about the wild cards.
Absolutely
Oh.
ridiculous, man.
So,
Taylor, give me this lightning update.
Anyway, so
So
the
this-
odds.
Yeah,
the odds. So the odds on everything is what I'm looking at here.
How much am I going to throw down on the Lightning this season?
So I would say that
Save my money because they're not winning the cup.
no. Well, there's odds for all sorts of stuff. So they're talking about winning their own division.
I think they could, unless Boston's
they're-
in the division.
Boston's in the division, but they lost half their team.
Okay, we're winning. We up.
Yeah, but the Leafs are favorites.
Ew,
And honestly,
Toronto.
they're a really, really good regular season team.
Yeah, they're
That's
like
all I have to,
they're like
that's
the
all I have
Peyton,
to say.
they're like the Peyton Manning Indianapolis Colts, winning in the regular
that-
season, losing in the playoffs.
Honestly, they get into the playoffs and they don't know how to play anymore because it's too physical for them or something. So anyway, yeah. So they're favorites at plus 300. Then you got the Bruins at plus 325 and the Lightning at plus 325.
Ooh, I might want to take
don't-
that.
Yeah. Well,
Do you
so
think they
what,
will?
That's like. I don't think they will.
So you're telling me to save my money?
I would save your money. I would say the odds are not terrible. I think they're well. The odds are good.
The odds are.
I think the odds are a solid odds. And then
They're
they
in our
have.
favor.
They are not in our favor. I think they're in the person who's doing the game. The sports book person it's in their favor. Yeah, I feel like that one. It's not like the chances of winning. I feel like are little. So then you got the Tampa Bay Lightning odds of winning the Eastern Conference for the season.
What are those? Was it already plus like 600 to win the East?
Plus 700. So the Bruins are plus 600, Maple Leafs are plus 600, Lightning are plus 700. That's not too bad, but I think I would take the Panthers because they're like plus 900, and I mean they just won it this last year. I mean,
whoa, they're plus 900, and
yeah.
they are not. They just won the East last year, didn't they?
Yeah.
I'm taking them. Give me like $100 on that. Set me up, Taylor. Get me in there.
This is rather confusing because these odds don't really make a lot of sense.
So
like,
here, let me look at it with you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really following what's going on here. But
so, here I had it on my phone, but yeah, I can do this. So you got the Tampa Bay Eastern Conference odds to win the conference. The Lightning are plus 700. So
yeah, did they just pick a bunch of
why are the Red Wings are plus 3,000? That's crazy.
But they're showing only like Atlantic Division teams. Like, you realize that? So like they're not showing everybody. So I was like, oh,
maybe they're just showing that division. Yeah,
they're literally just showing the division. That's why I was confused. I'm like, where are the Canes? Where are these people? But like, look, odds on the Stanley Cup. I mean, I would say the Canes probably have the best odds at this point. So
I mean, but yeah, you don't want them to because I would rather pick the Lightning at plus 1,400. Bet on them because they're a solid team, and you win $14 for every dollar you spend.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad, to be honest. That would be the one I'd take. That'd be the one. That's like the
bet you would take.
Like the $5 bet I would take. You
would throw a 5 on it.
Yeah, like
I wonder.
five to win. What would that end up being? Like $70?
Oh, this is on MGM's sportsbook, by the way. If we have anybody who's in any states that have that available to them, just make sure to gamble responsibly.
Right. Yeah. Gamble with your means. Make sure that you have a limit.
That's right.
So, all right. That's all the stories I got. So, you ready for your game, sir?
Oh, my God. Am I ever
Looking
ready?
for the number 3 Celsius coming into play.
That's right. Number 3. Got to get to that 12-pack, baby.
I'm kind of upset. I kind of want a game every once in a while.
All right. I know. You know what?
You haven't even been given me any options to at least get how many high fives do I get now? Just one?
I think just one. But
one high five.
But you know what, Taylor? I will have a game locked and loaded for the in-person one. Locked and loaded. We're gonna do it, and I'm gonna make sure that you win.
So I have a special surprise for you today.
Oh shit!
And we're gonna add some more odds to this.
Oh god, more stakes.
More stakes. So
can I get filet mignon, please?
We are gonna go. Today is gonna be double or nothing.
Double or nothing?
Yep. Because when I see you, I need to pay out.
Okay.
So you get today's game down. You get a nice 4-pack of Celsius.
Ooh.
Yeah. If you don't, you get to keep your 2, but we're not going to pay out until I see you next time.
And I have to buy you a beer of your choice.
A beer of my choice. We don't have to make it about me. It's fine.
No, because we got to add some weight to my losses. Because I've been losing a lot lately, and I got it. I like how you're
gambling. I like how you're gambling. You don't even know what the game is yet.
Nope.
It's Do you know what? Okay, I'll tell you what sport it's related to. We're doing NFL.
Oh, thank the Lord.
You seem to be a lot better at these ones. So
yeah.
And you might nail this right away, but so I have. Let's see, how many of these people that I wouldn't know? Well, I know all of them. So,
okay, so
I assume you know all of them. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, these are all well-known names. You've had them on your fantasy teams. I'm not too concerned about it. I'm thinking. So I'm gonna give you a time limit today.
Oh, I thought these were gonna be like questions. Okay.
No, I'm giving you a time limit. Well, no, this is a list again. We're doing lists.
Oh, we love our list here on the Tampa Bay Sports Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to comment down below if you think I'm going to win this. Is this going to be eat a dub like Jameis Winston, or is this going to be a fat L let me know in the comments
Okay,
below.
so I have a list of 10,
Okay.
and you are going to have to get 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Actually, I take this back. You're going to have to get 10 out of 10.
Oh shit. Okay.
If you miss one,
I owe you a beer.
I have a bonus question at the end that you can get 1 extra credit point.
Ooh. Okay. So
So if you do end up
redemption,
missing one, you're not screwed.
and it's redemption. Let's go, baby.
It's redemption. If you can get, you know what, and we're going to make these, this is what the stakes are going to be, and I realize I'm changing them last minute again. If you get 10 points
Out of 10.
total between extra credit in the game,
Yeah.
I will get you 3 Celsius.
Oh, fucking nice. Okay.
If you get all 11, or all 10 plus the extra credit point, I'm doubling you up
To 4?
to 4. I'm getting you a nice little 4-pack for next week. I'll deliver it to you right when you get to the airplane side. I'll let you right out.
Oh,
and just hand
on
it
the
to you.
tarmac.
Oh yes. I'll
Let's
throw it
go.
up to you while you're getting off.
That's right. Let's fucking go, baby. I'm in. I am in.
Okay.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
John. It's time for your jumping jacks. Let's see it.
All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we
right,
get started.
I'm putting 2 minutes on the clock. John's getting his body in the gear. He's got his punching bag out again. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
All right.
All right, John. The game is. You are going to name me the top 10 NFL rushing leaders from last year, from any position.
Rushing leaders.
Rushing leaders.
Okay.
And I haven't started yet, but yep. And then I'll tell you. I'll ask you the true or false question at the end.
Okay.
All right. And when I say go, you go ahead and list them. I'm going to try to check off these the best I can. But yep, we have 10. I'll let you know if they're correct or not.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Your mind's running.
Yeah. I have a few in my head.
Is it running as fast as these names are coming out?
Kind of, but not really. Because I'm trying to think. All right, but yeah, tell me when to start.
3, 2, 1, go.
Lamar Jackson.
No.
Really? Okay, I thought he had 1,000. Justin Fields, did he have 1,000?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Christian McCaffrey.
Yes.
DeAndre Swift.
No.
Dalvin Cook.
Yes.
Leonard Fournette, did he have 1,000? No.
No.
Raheem Mostert.
No.
Really? Is there another quarterback on the list?
I'm not telling you that.
Okay.
You got a minute and 20 seconds. You got to start guessing faster.
Josh Allen.
No.
Derrick Henry.
Yes.
Terry Algier.
No.
Nick Chubb.
Yes.
Kareem Hunt.
No.
Chuba Hubbard.
No. 1 minute left.
Zeke.
No.
Tony Pollard.
No.
Josh Jacobs.
Yes.
Yeah,
4 left. 50 seconds left.
4 left. Ah, shoot, I might not get it. Saquon Barkley.
Yes. You know all of these. I'm telling you.
I do.
Just run through running back ones on all these teams.
Travis Etienne.
Yes.
I need one more.
You need 2 more.
Oh, 2 more. Shoot. I'm trying to think of who else. It's Taylor. Taylor's his last name.
No.
Dang it. I thought he would have been up there, but I guess not. He sucks
10
now.
seconds. Start guessing.
Seattle. Rashad Penny.
No.
The other guy from Seattle. What's his name?
No.
Broke his neck. No. Dang it. Debo Samuel?
Out of time.
Was he on there, Debo?
No.
Damn. I bet there was a Jet. Was Brees Hall on there?
Nope.
Dang.
No. Listen, that was rough. That was rough. I figured you just spit out a bunch of running backs. I mean, you play fantasy like crazy. These people are all top of the list.
I know. I'm trying to think of who I'm missing. Josh Allen wasn't up there, was he?
Nope, he was not.
I'm gonna kick myself because I guarantee it was James Conner was on that list too, isn't he?
No, he was not.
Damn.
All right, who plays for the Eagles?
Oh, was it Miles Sanders?
Yep.
Oh my God, he plays for the Panthers now. You know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Who's the running back for Green Bay?
Oh, I forgot about Aaron Jones. Damn it.
Yeah,
Oh, I
those
forgot
were the
about
two.
Aaron Jones. See, when
Those are
when you get put on the spot like this, it makes it hard to think of them.
It's tough. It's tough. All
It
right,
makes it harder.
I'll still get you 1 Celsius if you get this right.
All right, what is it? Hit me.
All right, bonus question: true or false? All of the players on this list had over 1,000 rushing yards.
I feel like this is a trick question because I feel like you want me to say yes, but I think Justin Fields had less than 1,000 yards because I feel like he's number 10. So I'm gonna just fucking go for it and say false.
It was true.
Oh dang! You know what?
John, you're having a rough time here.
Hey, you know what?
They were,
I went
they were
for-
all over like 1,100 yards actually.
Oh.
Like Aaron Jones is number 10. Justin Fields was number 7.
Oh, what do you have? 1,200 plus?
Something like that. 13.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, I figured you only put that in there to trip me up like you did before, and because I was
I was trying not to trip you up. I was trying to give you like an easy.
a layup. Okay.
Yeah.
I only said false because I thought it was a trick question.
Yeah, so the NFL rushing leaders, once you get to number 14, it's below 1,000. So it's not that far
okay.
off.
So what was it?
But-
King Henry again? Who was number one?
The leader? No, Josh Jacobs.
Oh, what do you have? Like 1,600 yards?
Yeah, and then Henry had 1,500. I think the injuries and stuff.
Oh yeah. Missed some
And Nick
games.
Chubb, Saquon Barkley, Miles Sanders, Dalvin Cook, Justin Fields, Christian
what?
McCaffrey, Travis Etienne, Aaron Jones.
You know what though? I think Miles Sanders is going to have a good year with the Panthers this season. I just have that feeling.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
I
All
don't
right, so
know.
what's my game?
Next week?
All right, next week I get to play a game.
Yes, you do. I'm gonna have a game ready to go for live in person, and I think I know exactly what I want to do.
I'm just kind of sweating thinking about it. Thank you, John.
I know exactly what I want to do. It's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna be kind of like charades. It's gonna be
Sure.
yeah.
Oh, because we're in person.
Yeah,
I'm
so we're
like,
gonna be in
what?
person. So it's gonna be touchdown celebrations. Whose touchdown celebration? I'm gonna act out the touchdown celebration, and you have to guess who
Okay.
it is.
All right, all right. I was like, how am I going to act it out if I don't know who
No,
it is?
I will act it out, and then you guess who it is. So I got to make sure I study
Okay,
up.
I'll promise not to look up any of them this week.
Yes.
I'll stay away from that. Who are the Bucs playing this week?
Oh, for preseason?
Yeah.
Why did I think it was the Bengals? I have no clue.
No, they're playing the Jets.
Are they?
Yeah, isn't that why they did the practice?
Oh, I thought it was just because, but yeah, they are playing the Jets.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow. They play the Jets tomorrow at 7:30.
Okay, tomorrow night. All right, gotcha. You think Baker's going to start again?
Yeah. He will.
Yeah. We're screwed, aren't we? We're going to have him as a starter.
Yeah, he'll get the start. Yeah, he'll get the start, but I don't think he'll play that terrible overall for the season. My fear is that we're gonna be 9-8 in the same position that we were this year in the draft, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be frustrating because
We'll get Kalijah Canty.
well, Kalijah Cansey, I don't think he's gonna be that bad of a player. Honestly, if I'm being like completely honest, I don't think he's gonna be that bad. Like my fear is that our offense is going to, like, we're going to win games that we shouldn't win. Like let's be real. I feel like we're going to win some games that we shouldn't be winning. Like, here, I'll go through the season again. Like, we'll somehow, I feel like, win against the Vikings. You know, like in the season opener. Like, we somehow win against Mr. 1 o'clock.
Because it's gonna be 4 o'clock game or something.
No, it's 1 o'clock against Kirk.
Oh, so we're losing.
I kind of hope so.
Actually, no, we won't lose because he's out. He's outside. Too hot.
Well, it's in Minnesota.
Oh, we're losing that game.
Yeah, and then we're home against the Bears and Eagles. So, like, we're going to get crushed by the Eagles. And then we'll probably get blown out by the Saints in New Orleans.
Is it Derek Carr?
Yeah, dude, jacked Derek Carr. Freaking
Yeah.
steroid using Derek Carr. That dude's huge now. And then we'll get crushed by the Lions because Hollywood Goff over there looking like Ryan Gosling. And then, the Falcons, they have that new running back, Bijan Robinson from Texas. And the gunslinger himself, Desmond Ridder, at quarterback. And the
Yeah.
Bills will probably crush us. We might do well against the Texans and C.J. Stroud, who's their quarterback from
That
Ohio State.
that poor guy.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for him getting. I feel bad for mostly any player who gets drafted by the Texans. And then we got the Titans. Derrick Henry's going to run all over us. I mean, we might get lucky against the Colts in Indianapolis, get crushed by the Niners in San Francisco. But the game that I really desperately want to go to, just because I want to see Trevor Lawrence play, is against the Bucs Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
It's a 4 o'clock game too
In Jacksonville?
in Tampa.
Ooh, you have to go.
I would love to go. I'm
Or we're
going.
live streaming it.
You'll be here, won't you? Or will you be in PA?
I'll be in PA.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll live stream it or I'll be there because I would love to be there because I'm going to the Lions game on October 15th. I'm going to that. It's with my father. It was a Father's Day gift.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but your stepmom's doesn't want to go.
Yeah, she doesn't want to sit in that.
And I'm disappointed that you didn't win a game again. This
know.
is like, I don't know if I'm making them too tough or like what.
No, it's just because
Yeah.
it's just because I get put on the spot. And there's a time running out. The time's running out. Like if you were to ask me, like if you were to give me unlimited amount of time and you were to give me a random trivia question, like about the NFL, like I'd probably get it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
But
We're gonna have to rethink. We're gonna have to rethink this, or you're just gonna have to get better if you want to win.
I'm just gonna get good, as the kids say these days. Just get good.
Well, you already know what I'm probably gonna do next week for our game.
Uh-oh. Passing leaders.
That's where I was going with this, but you know,
Hey,
now
if
now
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna let
do
you
passing
cheat.
leaders, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna cheat. I won't screen peek or anything. You know,
It's
just
not too bad because there's only like 35 quarterbacks in the league, so
only.
really, yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
I think there's at least
I mean, there's at least
100
32.
and
Well, yeah, but you're not going to name the people down the depth. Like they don't play.
what was it? 32,
You're not like,
64,
oh yeah, Mike
96?
Glennon was definitely number 9. Mike Glennon, number 9.
Yeah, there was definitely at least 96 quarterbacks in the league that are on rosters. Could I name them all? No.
All right, well, John, you want to do this again next week? How about in person? Let's do it in person next week.
After we did a little bit of drinking?
You really want to drink during, huh?
No, I
All
don't.
right,
I
well-
don't. No, we won't have to.
Well, you know what? We can flip a coin on the pod and whether we're going to have a drink or not.
All right. If we got to make sure it's shots though.
What do you want to take shots of?
If
Oh no! Oh
if-
no!
if we flip this coin and it does say that we have to drink, Taylor, you already know what I want to drink.
Well, tequila.
You're absolutely right. Because I want you to suffer.
You want Hornitos? I heard you really like that.
Oh God.
Oh no! What was that? What was the one little bottle we had?
Was it 1700? Because that
No,
is
we didn't.
disgusting.
We didn't do that because we hated it. We got something else in a green little bottle, and remember we played the we played the Michael game.
Oh my God.
So we watched The Office and
What
And,
was that? What
we
was
watched The Office and every episode that we watched this episode, and every time Dwight said Michael.
Yes, it was every
Did he
time
take a
Dwight
shot?
said Michael, we had to take a shot, and we
He
ended up,
said he didn't say Michael for the first like 18 minutes.
and then
and
the
then-
last like 5 minutes of the episode, or
Was
however how long.
eight shots or something. It was something ridiculous. Like we had to pause it because it was getting so bad.
Yeah, he was like Michael.
Michael.
Yeah, it
Like,
was.
oh,
Oh
no.
no, it was bad. It was
Oh.
bad. We were wasted. I wish I remembered what that was. If it was Hornitos, we could just get that again, or we could spend top dollar like Patron, the best.
Yeah.
Was probably Jose Cuervo, to be honest.
Ooh, I'm cringing just thinking about this. Oh,
I'm having a good time thinking
yeah,
about
we
it.
could. Oh, we could do that. Oh man, I mean we can. Oh, anyway. All right, John. So next week, huh?
Next week, I'll be there. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode of the podcast. We're here
Yeah.
every week for your pleasure, not only ours, because we enjoy recording this, but,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we bid you all adieu. Goodbye and fire those cannons, baby. Go Bucs!
Go Bolts!